Excuse me.
All right.
A little nervous. Let's go.
Could you talk a little bit about what you saw from Ryan Manuel tonight?
Well, he's getting better every day. You know, everybody knows he defends great, but he's doing a lot of other things. I think, you know, it's neat his senior year. See him step up. Made a three, made a jump shot on an isolation play, but you know he's doing a lot of other things, and he's been banged up. You know, he's not less than 100%. But you know, without Keith and without Justin, you know, his role gets more and more important. And then tonight, you know, with Sterling getting in foul trouble, it was really important.
Ryan said that you get after him in practice for not shooting enough. How often have you had to do that with a senior who starts every game? Talk him into shooting more.
I don't know. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. You know, I think the big thing, they boxed and won us a little bit, you know, and then Benamalagu makes some jumpers, Ryan makes some jumpers. We really need that. But I think he has to be a threat, you know, and Jerry Hobby works with him all the time. You know, Jerry's dad was a great shooting coach, but it's with him and Ben Moore, every day I'm on him, you know, to shoot the ball, be more aggressive. You know, but this was a neat night for him, you know, he did everything. I think everybody gets hung up with, you know, going 8 for 9 or 9 for 10, whatever it was, but he gets 4 assists, gets rebounds, gets steal, guards. Those are the things that, you know, endear me to players.
Coach, how important is it to get different leaders in different, you had Nick getting 28 one night, and Marcus getting a career high, and then tonight you get Ryan going off for, how important is that now?
It's more important than ever before because we were really a deep team, you know, starting the season. I always laugh, you know, if Emmanuel had come, I had a lot of guys mad at me. But now it's important that everybody steps up, and that's a nice thing when you're a coach. You know, I looked at the stat sheet, and Nick hadn't made a 3, and Ryan and Goo hadn't missed one. That was like, you know, you tell anybody in trivia and they think you're absolutely crazy that would happen. But we need everybody to contribute. Got in foul trouble tonight with Sterling. Played Ben a little at 3. So we got to find ways to get everybody playing at a high level.
Speaking of Melvin, you've been saying all season long you wanted to see him play more confidently. Well, he was 3 of 3 from three-point range. Do you think he was confident tonight?
Well, I didn't worry about his shot. He got some rebounds. He defended like crazy. Those are things that are more important to me. Because I think if you focus on those things, then the other stuff will just take care of itself. You know, for him to think that we're going to win games because he's making outside shots puts pressure on him every time he shoots the ball. But for him to think we can win games if he gets loose balls and rebounds and defends, I think that'll, you know, be a good thing for him.
Talk a little bit about the defensive effort in the second half and the whole game. They held UCF to.
They did a great job at controlling the tempo, and you know, Adonis made everything. I mean, he shot from a new time zone a couple of times, but I think the last 8 minutes we really buckled down and guarded great, and that was important because, you know, teams use clock, and the more clock they use, you have breakdowns. I thought for the most part we were pretty solid. They just executed really well. And think about it, you know, they lost a starter, you know, early in the game, and they had a starter, you know, who didn't play. I think that program's ready to take off. He's got some really, really good young guards. So you know, they did a great job of kind of making us play their way.
You mentioned you put Ben at the 3, and so you had Marcus, Yannick, and Ben on the floor at the same time. I think that was the first time we'd seen that this season. Is that something you might be doing more often?
Yeah, well, we don't have a choice. They went big, so we decided to put Ben there. And then it's imperative for guys like Ryan and Ben to shoot the ball, because, you know, you got 3 bigs. A lot of times, you know, you give up outside shooting, so people might have a tendency to zone you a little bit or to sag. So when I'm yelling at Ryan every day and Ben every day in practice, I just want them to be more and more confident to shoot the ball.
You talked about Marcus Kennedy being not quite back to game shape yet to your liking, and then when he starts to dunk a little bit more, it's kind of a sign that he's back. And with a few of those dunks today, do you think he's made some progress to where you want to see him?
Oh yeah, Antigua, you know, Orlando told Jerry after the game in at South Florida, he said, "Why didn't Kennedy start?" And you know, Jerry said, "Well, Coach doesn't think he's in great shape." He said, "Great shape. What's going to happen when he gets in shape?" So, but I don't think he's in the kind of shape that he can be in. He's made unbelievable progress, and we have. You know, we're going to take off tomorrow because we have to, and then we have, you know, 4 days to prepare for a terrific team, and I think, you know, Marcus will really benefit by that. And then the neat thing in practice, we got Keith and Jordan and Shimmy. Our second team's pretty good, so they make you work, which I think will help everybody.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach.